Nithyananda everyone! Welcome back to the Kundalini Yogini. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to do so to follow my life of spiritual living and following Sanatana Hindu Dharma and my journey as I'm living in India. So guys, on a continuation of my last video, I'm going to share with you guys a little more details about what exactly is happening right now and happening in the United States. So I'm revealing a little bit more of the details from the project which I discussed with you guys in the previous video. Basically, what's happening is one of the most exciting projects to date that I personally have been a part of under Swamiji's mission, under my guru Paramahamsa Nithyananda's mission, and that is that Swamiji is launching the first ever global Hindu university in Los Angeles. Yes, my hometown is now getting the giant blessing of an extended campus, and not only just a college, it's not supposed to be just a university campus. This is where it gets really interesting. It's not just a university which is going to be teaching the Vedas, the Agamas, the ancient Vedic sciences of Sanatana Dharma, but it's going to be a community, a place where people are actually living in a sustainable way, in a group setting, as a spiritual community, as a family, and living there for free. Swamiji is providing and making this all happen completely for free. Why? Because in the Vedic education system, education is free. And he follows Hinduism, to a T, and it's really such a huge gift. Like, I can't even wrap my head around what it's going to be creating for the West, the energy field that it's going to be creating in California. Swamiji is opening the doors for this university, this global Hindu university, to 500 people who are ready to be full-time residents and volunteers. All this takes is your commitment and your passion for spreading the science of enlightenment and living and supporting a community like this. That's all it takes. Your willingness, your readiness to jump and be there and move there and live there and spread this science to anyone and everyone who comes to learn it. And the best news is also that your residence will be free, your food, free vegetarian, organic food will be given to you, all your housekeeping supplies, and all the basic needs are going to be covered in our community. So there's nothing that you have to stress about. Everything's going to be taken care of, and it's going to be just such a beautiful, harmonious lifestyle where you get to be an integral part of teaching others and yourself the science of Sanatana Dharma, the vast science of Hinduism, from yoga to yogic sciences, to temple building, to energy, to consciousness, to enlightenment itself. This is where the world is going to come to learn from the source. And you can be a part of the staff. You can be a part of the full-time staff who are not only teachers, but other types of university employees, and whatever that is your niche, we can make it work for you. Swamiji is ready to just take people in as long as they have that passion and responsibility for making it happen and being a part of this mission. So obviously I had to share this with you guys because I know so many of my subscribers have been looking for something like this for a long time and weren't necessarily gonna be ready to move to India to do it, or or can't afford to move to India, or it's a little too much of a cultural shock. So now for all of us who are ready to make this happen, but maybe in a more doable way, it's coming to our backyard, literally. And for all US citizens and Canadian citizens, this opportunity is open. And then if you're from a different country, we'll have to work with you on a case-by-case basis because it'll be a little more difficult with the visa situation. You'll have to have either a work or a student visa. But as of now, this is completely open for all US and Canadian citizens. So all of you, my people out there, this is your calling, and I hope that you all jump at this opportunity because it's honestly incredible and it almost seems too good to be true, but it's really going to be happening. We just have to get the hands, we just have to get the people on board. And the secondary part of this is just the fundraising. Obviously, it takes a lot to run a university, and we're making this university, Swamiji is making this university free, literally for any student who comes, whether they're getting a doctorate or whether they're taking one unit of classes. It's going to be free for them and for you. So anything people want to study is going to be freely available. So to make that happen, we have to fundraise. So we are raising towards the goal of $50 million US to make this project sustainable and real and tangible for the world. So if you can even donate and you're maybe not interested in, you know, giving your time or your talent to it, please do give your treasure and donate to this cause. Both of the links for both becoming a full-time resident and staff volunteer will be below, and also for donation. So really guys, I'm too excited for this, and I can't believe that finally Hinduism and this beautiful science, this beautiful tradition where, you know, yoga and meditation itself comes from, is going to be available in its core roots from the source for people to learn. Because I know when I was a student in LA, I couldn't even find one authentic class on Eastern religion. So the fact that we're going to be having this university at our disposal is such a huge gift for humanity, and I really hope that so many of you guys come and join us. It's going to be phenomenal, and I can't wait to see what develops. And I'm so grateful to Swamiji, and later tonight he's actually going to be giving some discourses on this, so if you want to hear directly from him about his vision and mission for this, he's going to be announcing. And one last thing I'll end with that I just want to share with you guys, which is really a cool vision for what this project really is. In 2003, Swamiji, when it was one of the first years of his public life, he was traveling. He was traveling in India, and he actually shared that Los Angeles was going to be the hub of Hinduism for the Western Hemisphere. He told this to all of his disciples, and I heard this many years ago when I first joined the Sangha, and he shared this, and he kept saying, trust me, this is going to be, LA is going to be where it happens. And as immediately when he saw that this property was for sale, and one of our disciples, she showed him this property and that it was available, and he immediately saw it and said, this is it, this is where it's going to happen. And he just saw the whole thing. So already he's given his grace and blessings for it, and sees the vision for the future of this, and that means that obviously we all can jump on board so easily just to be the hands to make it happen. So I hope that this inspires you guys, and this is what I have been so excited to share, and I can't wait to reveal this project as it develops to you guys further and further. And hopefully we'll get some great responses, and I can't wait to connect with you guys about this. So definitely drop a comment below, fill up the forms, and we'll get connected and get this science of living enlightenment to the world. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Nithyananda.